Japan, games, toys, geek out gaijin.
Yeah, welcome back to Geek Out Gaijin, and we are entering uncharted territory with this one, guys. So, for long-time followers of the channel, you know I'm a console guy. I have been a console gamer since I was a kid, but there was a time that I actually got a gaming PC way back when I was still in the Philippines. So, um, I do remember picking up some of those parts, but I think somebody helped me in building with that one. But with this one, we're gonna be custom building a gaming PC. And if you want to see the build and the parts, just skip to this particular timestamp over here. But if you want to stay and hear me talk about why I'm getting into gaming, so here we go. The reason why I just started building a gaming PC now is because number one, gaming PCs are so expensive, especially if you want to go for the 4K 120 FPS build like what I'm aiming for with this one. And also, I've been out of the loop of the PC side of things, PC side of gaming for I think almost a decade and a half, and frankly everything was alien to me. And just a big up to my good friend Jams, and he really gave me a refresher course, more on a full-on lecture in regards to what I'm aiming for, the PC parts I should get. He really talked me through them, but overall I was really aiming for a BM550 build at first, so but changed it into a B650 for an AMD5. So there's some form of leeway if I want to do upgrade some stuff in the future. That's if I do have the budget for it. But anyway, as I was saying, I'm going for a gaming PC build now because on this channel I really would want to be able to share the full-on experience of gaming, toy collecting, etc. here in Japan, basically geeking out stuff. And I won't be able to really give in-depth information without finally completing the final piece of the puzzle, which is PC gaming. And it's actually quite daunting, and I was really scared to go through with this because I might mess it up. And also prices, PC parts price here in Japan are really more expensive than out there in the West. So finally was able to put a budget on it thanks to my wife. She bought all of this stuff. Really big up to my wife. Really appreciate and love her so much, and just really excited. I'm really in a state right now. I'm really happy, really excited to be able to build, and this is getting chills. No, I mean, anyway, let's talk about the parts. So for the parts, as I said earlier, we're going for a B650. So this gonna be an AM5 build, and our processor's gonna be an AMD Ryzen 7600X. So that's good for gaming. It's not really that good because the 3D ones are much more better suited for other things, but this is gonna be more than enough because we're gonna pair it up with a PNY GeForce RTX 4070 Ti Super. So that will make up for the lack of processor speed that we are having. We're gonna put them on a Mag B650 Tomahawk Wi-Fi. This is a huge recommendation from my friend to get this particular ATX motherboard, and I did some research on it. I'm actually quite attracted to it. And anyway, guys, we're not gonna be putting any RGB on this because, as I've said, I'm not really that knowledgeable when it comes to PC building. So, and also I don't like to add more wattage to the build and just want to maximize performance. So we're just gonna get a Corsair RM750 ATX power supply. That's gonna be more than enough to power this thing since we don't have any RGB on it. Then for our cooler, we're gonna be going with our Peerless Assassin 120 White, since we're gonna be having Fractal North. Beautiful, beautiful PC case. So aesthetically pleasing to look at. Really like it. And as a plant guy, somewhat of a plant guy myself, this really is very appealing for me. And for our memory, we're gonna go with 64 gigs of RAM, DDR5 Pro from Crucial. So Crucial DDR5 Pro, 32 by 2, so 64 total gigs of RAM. Then for our storage, we're going with WD Black SN850X NVMe, that 2 solid state drive. And the reason why I got this one is because if I do upgrade this, I could transfer this to my PlayStation 5, so win-win. Anyway, that's it for the parts. Let's get on to building this thing. Okay, the easy part's done. It's time to unbox the case and get it ready for operation. So this is what the inside looks like. This is with the fan on here. This is the fan bracket. So we were able to fit our video card with the fan bracket and with the CPU cooler. So just a simple build, no lights, no fuss, just fans. So this fan is doing exhaust, and so is this one. So the rear, this is exhaust, this is exhaust, this is intake, so that our GPU is cooler, and so are the two front fans here. So let's go test it out, how it runs. Hey guys, so it's running now. We're actually 2 weeks into the future since we started recording the build, and I need to be honest with you, I need to stop filming halfway through building it, especially while I was doing the wiring, because I needed the phone to check the internet, how to safely wire, and how to safely install the cables from the power supply, because I didn't want to mess this up, because I'm not that rich. So if I did something wrong and if I did something wrong and I messed up the power supply and I caused damage to the stuff that I bought, I won't be able to buy them back, and I don't want the hassle of trying to get a refund through my own mistake, because that's unethical. And anyway, it's running right now, and It's a very quiet run, so here's what it looks like. There's Majima right there. And let's check out what else I got. For keyboard, we got this Keychron K2 B2. And for our mouse, we got this Logi Cool G304. So just not really expensive stuff, but the star of the show that for our peripherals is that awesome G332 from that my daughter got me. So we got some very cheap edifier speakers connected to our PC, but we also got this other speaker connected to the monitor, so that when I'm playing PlayStation 5 and Xbox 360 on here, so it could run 4K 120 FPS. No probs. I got all the drivers updated, and with my experience from PC, liking it so far. Played Valorant, Sea of Thieves, Call of Duty, Diablo 4 on it. It runs pretty well. I was able to get most of my games from my accounts because I was able to build up quite a library thanks to Prime Gaming. So we have around 300 games we could install on here, plus Game Pass. And for those who are new to building PC, you should not really be that afraid in building it. Just keep following the proper steps. Just be really careful with the power supply installation so that you don't mess it up. And overall, I really love to be able to get into the PC building, PC gaming environment right now. Have enjoyed my 2 weeks so far. Have been playing so many games. That's why that's also adding to why we're not having that much content on here. I hope you do enjoy the video that I was able to put up. I really do recommend this great looking case, especially for those who don't like RGB. This is Uncle verified case. Fractal North outdid themselves with this one. Really beautiful case. Anyway, that's it for this video. Hope you guys enjoyed it. Hope to see you guys on the next one. This geek is out of here.